got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. Honey, you are my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona, coming to you live from the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Monday. Enjoyed Ava Potterfield's live this morning. Always a good time on Monday mornings. Here's her link right here, so be sure to check out her channel. She's live every Monday at 6 a.m., every Wednesday at 6 a.m., that's Pacific time, by the way, and Friday at 5 p.m. We always enjoy watching her and Doug play music for us while we eat dinner. And before I forget it, don't forget Roy and Becky are coming up at 10 a.m. this morning. I think they're getting ready to move out of Quartzsite and start heading north to a cooler destination. So we'll be watching for that. Let's see who else we have here to the comments. River Sticks was the first one in the house. That's Tommy. Good morning, good morning. He'll be watching. And I got a cord problem here I got to fix. There we go. He'll be watching while he's working. So appreciate you being here, Tommy. And there's Ava Potterfield and friends. Good morning, good morning. Great live this morning. First channel member in the house, CR View. Good morning, Tim, Gracie, and Crystal. Thanks for being here. Speaking of channel members, I got a new channel member here over the weekend. I'd like to welcome Gracie and Jacques Adventures as a channel member. They're the newest channel member, and I appreciate the support. If you haven't seen Gracie and Jacques Adventures, be sure to check out their channel. And if someone could drop a link at some time to Gracie and Jacques Adventures, I'd appreciate it very much. Let's see who else is here. Catherine Cook, good morning, good morning. Just woke up. Glad you made it. There's Lily. Always good to have Lily in the chat. Good morning, Lily. Hope you're doing well. And scrolling, everybody's saying hello. Richard B is here. Good morning, Richard. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it very much. Hope you're doing well. iShoes Crafty Kids Club is here. Very cool channel. Very cool channel. Thanks for being here. Scrolling. Look at that. We have James L. Catney's in the house. Good morning, James. Hope you're doing well and feeling good. Scrolling. Let's see who else we have here. Step Van Dan is here. Good morning and big hugs from Minnesota. But it's finally warming up. That was just for you, Ava, the koi pond. Ava loves the koi pond videos. I put a GoPro underwater and record some video, and it's very unique looking. I like it. Lily likes it too. Let's see who else we have here. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hello. Look at there. There's another channel member, Roy and Becky's Travels. Howdy. Prepping honey for a trip to the dump station. Here listening, though. Y'all are in my pocket. Thanks, Roy. Appreciate it very much. Hope you got your solar panels installed and ready to head north. Look at this. Badge is in the house. Badge, I'm not asking. Hello, 2-hour coffee. We're just lurking. That's good. Hopefully everybody has had their coffee this morning. Oh, yummy. Scrolling. Yeah, good morning to you guys too. Good to see you here, Tim. Look at that. There's my sister, Tanya Russell, is in the house. She just had some surgery, some major surgery recently to get rid of her vertigo, and it looks like it's starting to work for her. So She came home barely able to walk, and now she's up and around and getting back to normal. She's fought this vertigo issue for 5 years, and she thinks she's got it licked now, but it took some doing. So good to see you, sister. Love you. All right, there's another live update coming today, so be sure to check out Roy and Becky here at an hour after I finish. They'll be doing an update on their travels. Oh, it's good to see you, sis. Good to see you. My gosh. There's Roy's doing his blanket howdy from the pocket because he's heading to the dump station. So everybody's greeting Tanya. She may not be able to greet you back individually, but she can sure read all your comments. So thank you, everybody, for doing that. So Lily posted Gracie and Jacques' link there. Thank you, Lily, for doing that. Again, Gracie and Jacques are the newest channel members. Appreciate it very much. There's another link from Tim. Thank you, thank you. Lily is getting fast. Yeah, she got that new laptop there. And then there's Ava posted it. Thank you very much. Lily's fast on the trigger this morning. Desert Adventures doesn't know yet Roy and Becky's chat. Okay, so there's some new information coming. So I'll be sure to check out Roy and Becky's live this morning because there's something I don't know. Glad you're doing better, Tanya. Yeah, we're so happy. So happy. There's Timmy Ray, the king. Good morning. Good morning. Timmy Ray recently lost his dad, so prayers for Timmy and the family. We know that's tough. We know that's tough. So there's Joy. I tried editing an old live stream shorter and YouTube made it a new video. I deleted it once. I saw it premiere a half hour late. Yeah, it's all part of learning, isn't it? All part of learning. I know you can take your phone and go back to your videos, your old videos, and you can extract a short out of them. I played with that a little bit, but it's a little clunky. We're doing well, Timmy. Hope you are doing okay. Okay, Lily prefers to use her phone. So let's see what we got here. I talked about new channel member, Gracie and Jacques. Let's see what the weather's going to be like today. What's the weather here today?
Sorry, I can't access weather information right now. Please try again in a moment.
Try again in a moment. So she told me 20 minutes ago what it was. Now she can't tell me. What's the weather here in Marana, Arizona?
It's currently clear and 77 degrees.
All right, it's going to be, she says, 97 today. Chance of rain, 0%. So 97 with low humidity is not too difficult. I have a swamp cooler that I keep the house cool. And when it's low humidity, I can run the swamp cooler off of solar. So I have a couple of solar panels and looks like the battery's all charged up. It's 14.4 volts, 100% battery. So when it starts warming up, I'll turn on the swamp cooler, evaporative cooler, and keep the house cool with solar. I love it. Let's see. Yeah, it sure is hard to lose a loved one. There's Smoky Mountains Blessed, Joy saying hello to everyone. Ava says they're up to 71, high of 81. That sounds like a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Well, looky who's here. Fairy Dust, Bernay. Good morning, Bernay. Hope you're doing well. Lily stepped out and is back again. And everybody's saying hello. All right, what else we got going today? You notice there's no pounding on the roof. Last Monday, when I was doing a live stream, they were working right over my head. They were beating, screwing, and making all kinds of noise. And now they're done. So it was a 2-week long process. That's the roof of our house. We have a small 1,400 square foot house, and we had a metal roof put on it by this local company. There's a guy that owns his own company, and his name is Sam Kimmel. And Sam worked on it for about 2 weeks, 10 working days, 10 or 11 working days, and just finished it up day before yesterday, and we're so happy with it. This is a 40-year warranty roof, and it's going to last us a long time. And of course, it adds value to the house. It turned out really well. This guy is a craftsman. He does excellent work, and he did a great job on it. We also had rain gutters made. He actually ran a machine out here that makes rain gutters to the length that you want, installed them on the house, and we're looking forward to collecting some rain. Now, we have cisterns at the corners of the house that we dump the rainwater in, and a metal roof, he says, collects rain real well. And of course, with high quality rain gutters, we're not going to be dripping rainwater away from the house. We're going to be putting it into cisterns and using it to keep our vegetation. We have some fruit trees and that sort of thing. They didn't have a tiny iron. No, they didn't have a tiny iron, Lily. I just wanted it as a shorter live. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it seems like they're always updating the software, aren't they? Yeah, we're okay with that now. We don't mind hearing the rain, the hail, all that stuff. We enjoy nature, and we enjoy Mother Nature when she beats on the roof. Yeah, when it gets hot here, the plants need water. They need more water than Mother Nature can provide. Now, these old saguaros back here, which side am I? These old saguaros back here that are hundreds of years old, they can survive on the natural rainwater that they receive year round, and they do just fine. But a lot of plants, plants that aren't native to this area, like citrus, we have to bring water in for them. Who has news I'd like to watch? Not sure, Lily. I know that, when I was thinking about a good subject for this live stream, have you guys heard of AI, artificial intelligence? AI is all over the place. I just used an example of it when I asked for the weather report. Let me ask this AI, which is Siri, what is the danger of AI? What is the danger of artificial intelligence?
Here's what I found from thigicaglobe.com. One of the major risks of artificial intelligence is that it can take over the world by simply having a stronger system, such as a virus, with the ability to fight off any existing systems or software. This is one of the biggest threats that AI is facing. A more realistic danger of artificial intelligence is the possibility that a single machine will become self-aware and decide to take over.
Well, that's kind of scary, huh? So AI is getting more and more powerful. In fact, artificial intelligence, that's what AI means, is used on this platform that we're on to keep track of the things that we say. I won't say the S word or the C word, but that's what artificial intelligence is doing, is keeping track of different systems, different platforms, and monitoring things. So when I started to think about what should I talk about today on my live stream, AI popped up. You know that you can actually use AI to make yourself a script for your live stream. So you put in a subject and you say, I want to talk about this subject on my live stream, and it prints you out a couple page script and suggests to you what you should talk about. And I'll show you how that's done. Do you guys think AI, artificial intelligence, is dangerous? Talking about editing videos. So artificial intelligence, that's what we're talking about. Camp Dora 1 is here. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Connecting with Nature is here. AI has been around and in use for years. I contend that this is an election year and they're pushing AI into the mainstream to distract us from the real issues. Could be, Tim, could be. Casey Neistat, yeah, I saw that video. Casey Neistat did a video on it, Badge. I remember seeing that. All right, Lily's taken off. Thanks, Lily, for coming in. Appreciate it. You have a great day. Gary does saying hello. So I messed around with this yesterday. I'm going to do a share screen here. Let's see if this works. Oh, Steve and Tina are here. Good morning. Good morning. I missed your live yesterday. We took the grandkids out shopping yesterday, so I missed a couple lives. But glad you're here. So I'm going to share this screen here, and I'm going to show you guys what AI can do for you. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not so good. So share screen. I'm going to click on Open AI, and I'm going to wait for it to come up on YouTube. Here it comes. So this is Chat GPT. And if you just type in Open AI on your search bar, it brings this up, and then you can log in if you want, and then you can ask different questions and it will come back with answers, much like Google, right? So Google, you can ask questions and it'll answer you. Well, Chat GPT does the same thing, but it does have limitations. It may occasionally generate incorrect information. It does have limited knowledge of the world and events after 2021. It's trained to decline inappropriate requests. So that would be your teenagers playing with it, probably. Allows users to provide follow-up corrections, and it remembers what you said earlier. So down here in the bottom, on that bottom line there, I'm going to type in a question. And the question is, I'm going to say, make me, let me think. Somebody give me something to type in that you would like to see for this. I get confused with tech. I'm looking over at good morning, Tim. Good morning. Traveling Merton and Sue are here. Good morning. Good morning. make me a list of pizza recipes. I can't type. So here we go. Make me a list of pizza recipes. And then I click bam right there. And then it thinks about it. And then it gives me, certainly, here's a list of delicious pizza recipes for you. So it gives you the type of pizza, gives you all the ingredients. And it continues and continues and continues. There's barbecue chicken pizza, veggie supreme. So it goes out to the web and it brings that data back to you. Hawaiian pizza. So AI can be used for good things. And then it gives you, so I got 6 items, 6 different pizza recipes, and you can scan through them. So you can ask all kinds of questions. So I forgot the word that I was going to use before. Make me anyway, when I asked the question before when I was doing a live stream, let me stop sharing this. Back to StreamYard. There's RG Arizona Homestead. Good morning, RG. Hope you're doing well. So anyway, I asked it to make me a list to talk about on my live stream, and the subject was creativity. Exploring relaxation and creative pursuits. So what do you guys do to relax and enjoy creativity? Do you paint? Do you make YouTube videos? And so when I asked AI to do that, it gave me a whole outline here, and this is what it says. Here's your introduction. Welcome everyone to our live stream session titled Unwind and Unleash Your Creativity. I'm your host name, and today we're going to delve into the wonderful world of relaxation and creative pursuits. Our aim is to explore various activities to help us unwind while nurturing our creativity. Whether you're a painter, a writer, a musician, or simply someone seeking a moment of calm, this discussion is for you. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Opening segment. So let's talk about relaxation and the importance of taking time to unwind. So it types all of that out for you, and you can read it off. That's not me. That's not most of us who follow each other. We just kind of go with the flow and come up with whatever is in the chat. But I thought it was interesting, and it's a good way to give you ideas. It's a good way to give you ideas to what to talk about. So, for example, painting and drawing. Discuss the therapeutic benefits of painting and drawing, emphasizing the freedom of expression and the joy of immersing oneself in colors and forms. So there's good stuff in here. It's not bad. That's your AI and how you can use it for YouTube. CRV is saying hello. Merton and Sue are closing on their house on Thursday. Watched their live stream after the fact yesterday. They're getting ready to get rid of the house. They're moved into the RV. They're parked over on their dad's property. They've been working really hard on getting rid of their stuff. The only thing, just remember, Big Brother's watching. That's a good point, and that's the thing you have to be careful of. Our phones and anything you have turned on, Alexa, Siri, supposedly they're not listening unless you prompt them, but who knows? KT Spirit is here. Would that be considered plagiarism? LOL. Well, I don't know. You know, I suppose some of it could be, but you can generate and regenerate. Here's another one that it made for me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's exciting live stream. I'm your host, Steve, and I'm thrilled to have you all joining us today. Relaxation and creativity are essential aspects of our lives. Now, before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Where have you heard that before? And remember, this live stream is all about you, our fantastic viewers. Kind of corny, but who knows? There's Mobang. Good morning, Tim, another channel member. Good to see you. Just read it. Don't put any emotion into it. Tim says, sometimes working is my relaxation, yard and garden work. Yeah, what do you guys like to do to relax? We do the same. We like to garden. We have, some little bit of property here. A lot of you have seen it. And inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Now, these guys don't need a whole lot of tending to, but they're fun to watch when they start blooming. And when the rains come, they suck the water up and they tend to get fat. And then as the summer wears on, they start to shrink. And that's interesting to watch. So Izoki always says when you take care of plants and you garden and you take good care of them, they always answer you. They always answer you. Congratulations, Merton and Sue. We're looking to buy a home here in the Smokies. What a beautiful area. Joy and Donnie are looking to buy a place up there. Yeah, you're right about that, Tim. And that's the thing, when you use stuff like that, I think it can give you ideas, but I'm not sure I would use that word for word. I think they're always listening because we get ads for stuff we read out loud to each other that we saw on social media, etc. That's true, huh? And Oki and I talk about that all the time. Geez, we were just watching this video and then all of a sudden these ads pop up that are related to that. Well, I guess you have to decide whether you accept that or not. Ah, paint rocks. Yeah, Sue's got some beautiful painted rocks. And Oki's been playing around with that too. So Joy says, I like to watch nature to relax. Yeah, the first thing that I do in the morning when I get up, Lucas wants to go out and play. And so I take him out, throw the ball around with him a little bit, and then come back in for coffee. And he gives me about a 5-minute break and he's ready to go back outside. So Bat says everything you do on a phone or computer, it's all being watched. Case in point, take about buying a hitch on your trailer and then you'll see all the ads show up. Exactly. Walking the dog. So Steve and Tina are out walking the dog. AI is widespread. No, it's not fear mongering. That's right. It's all over now. And the question is when is too much AI? There are people that are sounding the alarm that we need to control AI because it can get out of hand. And you saw what Siri said. Ah, there you go. So when Tim speaks Spanish on his live, he's getting Spanish ads. There's Boondocking with Boomer. Hello, Lance. Doing well down here in sunny Arizona. Hope you're doing well up there. This picture here is from a few days ago. We actually had some rain move in. We got about 1/8 of an inch of rain. Not a whole lot, but it was nice. Excuse me. It's dry here. It's dry. Oh, that's a great idea. So there's a good use for AI. Use it to inform me about places in the area to go visit and possibly do a video on. You could also use it to create a title for your video. So I've done that before too. So if I've got a video and I know what the subject matter is, I type in, make me a video title for a drone video flying through the southern Arizona desert, for example. And it comes up with this real flowery title. And then I might use that to do a search on YouTube to see if there are other videos out there that are popular. And if there are other videos that are popular, I'll take that title and I'll modify it so it's closer to those popular videos. So just one other way to do it. Hey, all, I'm here, but I'm watching the ads. There's Felix. Hello, Felix. Happy Place Camping. Good to have you. Another great channel. Somebody could drop Happy Place Camping's link. I'd appreciate it. Oh, I got a frog in my throat here. KT Spirits here. James saying hello. Bless you for watching the ads. Happy Place Camping. Yeah, it gives us an extra penny for sure. RG Arizona's got some cool video on waterhole that he has up there, and he puts a trail camera up there. And I've been doing that too. I got that idea to record video instead of just photos from him, and it's pretty interesting to see what comes by. They were pretty short, so not too bad. Mobang saying hi to Felix. So catching up here. So Chat GPT is more interactive than plain old Google search. Then use Google to validate. Yeah, that's good. Very good point, Tim. Chat GPT kind of is over the top, though. It gives you way more than you really need. But you just use what you need. Renee saying hello. There's Happy Place Camping's link. Thank you very much. CRV saying hello. Thank you, Ava. I think I said hi to everyone. Back to packing. 3 days till the closing. Awesome. So that's probably Sue. Well, let's see. I'm not sure if Merton is working today or not, but Merton's working part-time for a few months until they hit the road. Anyway, AI, it's an interesting concept, and I think it's going to get stronger. Hopefully it's not used to do bad things, but we'll see. Let me see what I have to share. So our blue palo verdes were blooming out here, and I took the drone out and flew around, and here's an example of that. Now that's the wash that runs through our property, and it's normally dry until the monsoon rain comes, and then it's running usually bank to bank when it does run. Congratulations and exciting for Sue and that's right. They can actually generate videos too, huh, Tim? With AI generated voiceover that you're hitting YouTube hard right now. I think YouTube will demonetize those kinds of videos at some point. So I didn't know that you could have YouTube or AI create videos for you. But yeah, it's could get out of hand for sure, and it probably will. There's Tommy. Good morning, Tommy. Late to the party. Never late, Tommy. Working and lurking. Thanks for being here. Yeah, you have to be careful with the drones. If you're monetized and you have a drone, you're supposed to have a commercial license, so be careful with that. But it does give you a very unique view. Hey, I wanted to let you guys know too that we're working on the Ironwood 2024 meetup. The date hasn't been quite set yet, but we do have the sticker for it. And so between myself, Marshall, Mellow Nomadic Adventures, Fit for Expedition Fun Seekers, we've come up with this sticker right here. And everyone who shows up at the Ironwood meetup in 2024, which will probably be February-ish, is going to get one of these stickers. We had 39 folks show up last year. We expect that we're going to have more this year. But I went out and I took this photo of Ragged Top, and then Marshall took it and modified it, made a nice sunset in the background, put the wording and everything on it. And then we all looked at it, and then we made one modification to it and added the Gmail. We have a Gmail for questions for meetuparizona@gmail.com. So we're going to add that to that sticker too. And then everyone will get one of those that arrives at the meetup and checks in at the tent. So that looks pretty cool. We're also going to have some games and things there at the campsite for people that don't want to go out too far from the campsite. We're going to have some toss games, cornhole game, and then horseshoes and things like that. We're going to add to the meetup this year. So if you think you might be headed towards Arizona in the winter time, which is a good time to be here, think about going to our meetup here. Yeah, have Donnie get some schooling and license for our drone. So I went through a course and then passed the course. The name of the company is the Pilot Institute. They have an online course that Donnie can sign up for and take, and you go through that course. It took me 5 weeks to get through it. 5 weeks, and I studied every single morning for an hour to 2 hours for 5 weeks, passed their test, and then I got an 86% on the FAA test. You have to go pass the FAA test, and then they give you a license, an FAA commercial small drone license. So then you can share your video on your monetized channel. Thanks, James. Glad you like it. Oh, that's a good point. Try doing an AI video. Does it get more views? Yeah, Merton and Sue will be out here hopefully for the meetup, and they'll get one of those stickers. It's like shorts, but the same thing, Bad says. Oh, cool. Seeing a woodpecker at my bird feeders right now. I have a live cam on the feeders I watch from my spare phone. That's cool. Technology is great, huh? Very cool. Let's see what else I have to share with you right here. We're at 47 minutes. Here's my, oh yeah, our live, Marshall brought a flying skeleton to our live last February. And so I put the drone up and got above the kite. It's basically a kite. Put the drone up above the kite and recorded this. Let me take that comment off first. And then here's the flying skeleton.
I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown. But I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No need to set off the alarm.
Took me a while to be able to get that in the viewfinder and be able to record it because that kite was moving all over the place, and I'm above it with the drone trying not to crash into it. And it took me a while. It took me about 15 or 20 minutes before I could catch that recording, but it came out pretty good. Here's the campsite that we had, and Brene was there from Fairy Dust, so she remembers this. But this is the campsite that we had, and probably the same area.
I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown. But I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No need to set off the...
Now, camping in the desert in the wintertime without shade, you can see you don't have a lot of shade out in that area. But having the sun is beneficial because it, of course, warms you. And so in February, we have cold nights. Sometimes we'll reach freezing at night, but during the daytime, it's really nice. And that's our spot for 2023, and will probably be our spot for 2024. Now, all those folks are gone now. all the campers that were out here in the monument, they're gone now because we're pushing 100 degrees. Pretty hard to camp out here when it's 100 degrees. So Oki and I go out after most of the campers leave, and we go out to all the fire rings and we pick up beer cans and whatever trash is left over, because we want to keep this area nice and we don't want it trashed. You know what happens when you see trash is you end up with more trash, because people say, well, people are throwing trash around here anyway. One more can is not going to make a difference. And so they'll start throwing stuff out. And so by keeping it clean, I think it helps prevent people from just throwing stuff around as much anyway. Recommend a spare phone or tablet for YouTubers. You can multitask and still support friends. Good point. Very good point. I'm here rolling my eyes. This cup of coffee, boy, it sure is good. Camping out there was spectacular. Now, I did get a question from Brene. Are there any critters out there that can hurt me? And so we assured her that she would be safe, and she was. She was. Ringo is here. Ringo and Zara here. Good morning, or afternoon, depending on where you're at. There were no snakes. Nope, no snakes. In the wintertime, they're all hibernating. And so the only thing we have out here in the wintertime are coyotes. And you do have to watch your small dogs. If you have a small dog, the coyotes can come in and take them. That's happened up in Quartzsite. I haven't heard of that happening here. Exactly. Yeah, they might close campgrounds that are trashed also. I think they've done that in some places in the forest that are trashed up in northern Arizona. They just get too bad and they have to close them down because they're not safe anymore. Badge was there, and it was great to see him and Elle and their friends, Dave and his wife. So, yeah, it was an awesome time. We had a good time. Trash is a huge pet peeve for Happy Place Camping. Yeah, it is for us too. And around here, it seems like some people empty out the back of their pickup trucks, which they've thrown their cans and their pieces of paper and their candy wrappers and their sandwich wrappers in the back of their truck while they're out working. I see this with contractors all the time. And then they'll drive 50 miles down the road to empty their truck out. And that really ticks me off. Why do I keep getting this pop-up notification that says if I send this message, people will be able to see I'm subscribed? So I set this, Felix, I set this as a subscriber only live stream. So you have to be subscribed for 5 minutes before you can send a message. So that's probably why you're seeing that. Yeah, cigarette butts too. Yeah, that's dangerous down here in the desert when it gets so dry. You can start fires. All right, so graffiti in the national park has gotten bad here in the Smokies since 2021 and 2022. So you guys that are experienced campers that have been out for, years and years, have you seen what I call rookies that are showing up, that are people that were stuck at home during the pandemic and then decided, hey, let's go camping? And so you go out there and you see them doing kind of dumb things, not respecting nature, maybe throwing trash around, not keeping their animals within reach or under control. Have you guys seen some of that where you're at? So Brene says, while camping in Ironwood, I go into Tucson to throw the trash, the shower, and the shopping. It was awesome. That's great. Yeah, everybody's got a pet peeve. Cigarette butts and trash. Graffiti in national parks is just selfishness. Yeah, it's really makes you wonder, huh, what people are thinking. And so we work hard to keep the monument in the area that we live down here in the southern, we're actually in the northern part of the monument where our place is. We have a piece of land inside the monument that was grandfathered in when they created the monument in 2000. And so we're driving back and forth on the roads and the trails. And when we see cans and trash, we always stop to pick them up. So James says, I see rainbow people by me, 10 families camping in the woods. They get a PO box number and get food stamps. Yeah, there's a lot of that. So with the economy the way it is, are you guys also seeing more nomads or people that have moved into nomadic life? We're seeing that a lot here. We have pit toilets and campsites, and lazy campers use the pit toilet to dump their trash. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That doesn't help at all. Yeah, we see a lot of nomads out here in the wintertime, and it's people who live in their vehicles and travel place to place. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody, there's millions of people now that are doing that by choice. Some do it by choice. Some do it because they have no alternative. But you have to respect where you're at. We don't advertise, but we picked up about 20 garbage bags of trash this year. Yeah. Seems like it's becoming the norm. Yeah. Well, it's good that we're doing that because anyone who's been here in Arizona has been down south. There's one area off of Ajo, and the name escapes me right now, but it's trashed pretty bad. It's a little piece of BLM land down there, and it's just full of trash. We're trying to prevent that from happening inside this area where we live because it's just too pretty. It's just too pretty. All right, let's see. We're coming up on 59 minutes. I'm going to throw a couple of videos up, and then I'll do the outro. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. Hope you have a great week. Here's one for Ava. I'm going to replay the pond video. Ava loves this one.